Castles are pretty much the most iconic medieval structure ever, you know? Those big imposing stone fortresses with the high walls and the moats and the drawbridges. Castles were meant to be the ultimate defense against invaders. But as technology advanced during the Middle Ages, so did the methods of attacking them. And it led to an arms race between siege tech and castle tech that neither side could win. Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to dive into the epic chess match between ever-stronger castles and the siege machines that tried to break them. Castles were intimidating enough on their own, but they got even more badass as the centuries rolled by. We're talking towering structures made of stone or even brick that could withstand a literal battering ram. They had thick walls, sometimes over 20 feet thick, to stop any invading army in their tracks. The biggest and baddest castles even had 2 sets of walls with a deep moat in between them. And let's not forget the towers, baby. These things were like the medieval version of a sniper tower, allowing archers to rain down arrows on anyone who dared approach. But as the art of castle building reached its peak, so did the ingenuity of siege warfare. Because let's face it, if you're going to build something that can withstand a battering ram, you got to bring your A game. Enter siege towers. These were the OG mobile fortress, designed to bring the fight right to the castle walls. They were big, bulky affairs, often built right up against the castle gate, allowing soldiers to attack from within. Some siege towers were even equipped with catapults, basically turning the tower itself into a giant crossbow. But the castle tech defenders weren't sitting ducks. They had some seriously advanced weaponry of their own, like the trebuchet. This thing was the ultimate medieval weapon, flinging massive boulders at invading armies. Talk about a warm welcome. And don't forget the mighty longbow. With its incredible range and accuracy, the longbow could pick off enemies before they even got close to the castle walls. As the centuries passed, castles and siege tech kept getting better and better, leading to an arms race that neither side could win. Castles became even more fortified, with some featuring secret passages and hidden rooms that could only be accessed through trap doors in the floor. Siege machines grew larger and more sophisticated, with some even using gunpowder to hurl massive projectiles over castle walls. But despite all the advancements in siege tech, there was one thing that the medieval engineers just couldn't figure out: how to crack the egg. No matter how big or sophisticated the siege machine, it just couldn't break the one thing that truly made the castle vulnerable: the door. That's why medieval castles often featured double doors, so that if one was breached, the other could still be defended. And those doors were no joke, often reinforced with iron bars or spikes, making them nearly impossible to break down. In the end, the arms race between siege tech and castle tech was a draw. Neither side could claim a decisive victory. In fact, the very technologies that were developed to destroy castles ended up making them stronger. So maybe the real arms race was the friends we made along the way. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and join us for more epic historical tales. Until then, stay classy, my friends.